right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're looking into a really interesting development over at Samsung.
Yeah.
And we've got some articles here from Android Authority, 9 to 5 Google XDA developers, and Sam Mobile.
Wow.
They're all talking about the same thing, and it's how Samsung has decided to retire the standalone DeX app for Windows.
Mm-hmm.
And their upcoming One UI 7 update. And this has kind of sparked a lot of discussion online because DeX is a pretty beloved feature.
Yeah.
So maybe we should start there, like give folks who maybe haven't used DeX before.
Sure.
Like what exactly are we talking about here?
So Samsung DeX, it's basically a feature that lets you connect your Samsung Galaxy phone
Right.
to an external display, like a monitor or even a TV, and it creates this like desktop-like experience right on that bigger screen.
Yeah, it's pretty slick. Like you can open multiple windows, you can run apps side by side.
Mm-hmm.
It's really like having a mini computer powered by your phone.
Yeah, and it's been getting more and more powerful over the years, so you can really get a lot done with it.
Right. And now they're changing it up.
Yeah, so they're getting rid of the dedicated DeX app for Windows.
Right.
So previously, if you wanted to use DeX on your Windows PC, you would download this app,
Right.
connect your phone, and it would basically mirror your phone's screen on the computer.
Right.
Now, with One UI 7, you won't need that app anymore.
Yeah.
You'll just use the built-in link to Windows functionality that's already on Galaxy phones.
And that's a part where some folks are getting a little nervous, like, is that going to be as good?
Right.
Is it going to be as smooth? Is it going to have all the same features?
Yeah, and that's a valid concern.
Yeah.
People are used to the DeX app. They know how it works.
Right.
And anytime there's a change, there's going to be some hesitation.
Exactly.
But I think it's important to remember that Samsung isn't getting rid of DeX altogether. They're
Mm.
just changing how you access it on Windows.
And from what I'm reading, Link to Windows is actually pretty capable.
It is. Yeah, it's come a long way. You can still mirror your phone's screen. You can transfer files. You can even control your phone from your PC.
And it sounds like it might even be a little bit faster than the old DeX app.
That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, some of these articles are pointing out that Link to Windows uses a more direct connection protocol,
Right.
so potentially less lag,
Yeah,
which would be great.
exactly.
So maybe this is actually a good move in the long run.
It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense for Samsung to try and streamline things. They have a lot of different apps and services,
Right.
and they probably want to create a more unified experience for their users.
Yeah, and also it kind of plays into this bigger trend we're seeing where companies are moving away from these platform-specific apps
Right.
and focusing more on integration between devices.
Exactly. Like Apple's doing it with their ecosystem and Google's doing it with their ecosystem.
Right, and it makes sense from their perspective because they want you to be using all of their products. So it's interesting to see Samsung kind of moving in that direction as well.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Will people embrace this change?
Right.
Will they miss the DeX app?
Or will they even notice the difference?
Right, exactly.
I guess only time will tell.
Yeah.
So that's something for you all to think about. What do you think about this move? Is this the future of mobile and desktop integration? Or is it a step backwards? Let us know your thoughts. But that's going to do it for this deep dive. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll catch you next time. Keep those minds curious.